Medicine.
Track 6.
Yeah. This was an early song in the writing process.
Yeah.
You'd started writing in 2019 after we'd done our show together and we decided we were going to do this again. And so it was a very early song demo that came through very early on. And we all heard it and went, oh, that's fire.
Yeah.
We need to finish that. We need to write this one up.
And I think it was actually older than you might realise because I'd often, like when I was writing, I'd maybe sort of finish a song or two, a song demo, and then I'd scroll right back on my voice memos on my phone and go, is there gold in here that I'd forgotten about? And I pressed play on this one that was like, I hadn't titled it, so it just said new recording, press play, and was like, and I was like, that's a cool riff. So I was like, here. Do you see what I have to do on guitar? You don't see this up close. I'm
back there working, man.
Yeah, I know. I'm driving the whole thing. Anyway, but I wrote that riff. Then I counted that out and I went, hang on, I think that's 5/4. Actually, 11/8. It's an odd time signature.
Yeah.
Whichever it is, I can't remember.
About this and we were like, it's this. No, it's that.
Yeah.
Anyway.
But I realised with a pregnant pause on one of the snare hits, you could make a cool rock beat work. And again, restraint on guitar. So just that riff and then just hanging out
and then
chords.
You let it go. And then I'm carrying it.
Yeah,
I remember hearing I was at work when you sent through the demo to us, and I'm hearing it, and there's Andrew doing his best to do a big yell. Gonna find a way, going to make them pay. And I was like, yeah, no, I'm gonna do that.
Yeah, good try.
I got this.
Do you remember one time I tried to do a scream on the Aurora? Do you remember that?
No.
I went into the booth and I did this. I did this scream, and then I came back in, and everyone was like quiet, like. And I think I've just said. Let's not speak of this again. It was terrible. It was like,
it's like you wrote this one with me in mind.
Yeah.
Sean's going to just tear this one.
And the crowd.
Like
I just wanted to go I just wanted to play the E, and just watch a whole room full of people go, take on, medicine on the way. Medicine's on the way.
I think it's going to be a live Skepper favourite. It's probably going to be in our set list for
I think that's sticking around
a long time, I reckon.
And the last 30 seconds, I think, are my favourite 30 seconds on the whole
Which
record.
wasn't it? They were in the original demo, and I remember saying, Kitcho, I reckon we could do something sick at the end.
Squeeze out another riff to close out this one, mate. And I was like, what would I do?
And what you came up with was amazing.
It's
one of the highlights of the record.
Well, we're big fans of the halftime switch, aren't we?
Oh, we are.
We'll do a riff, and then we'll go, hey, we can do it in halftime as well. It's like how to double your value out of a riff. Just play the same thing, but just get the drummer to go, instead of going,
But it has the groove, but it has a strong sort of meaning behind the song as well.
Yeah.
And I felt compelled to contribute to this as far as, the experiences that we've had. And there was space for, well, maybe I'll sing this bit. Or
which was really good.
Yeah.
And we do that a lot throughout this album, where we sort of split up roles and go, well, maybe I'll sing here and you do that and I'll do this, as opposed to it all sitting on your shoulders now.
Yeah. And the Tibetan chant.
Oh, you did. It made it in there. Which you learnt from your time in Tibet.
Yeah. Well, I drank goat's milk on the side of a mountain and gazed upon the hills and went, Tibetan chant, that's what we need in the next album. Hopefully anyone from Tibet isn't out there going, I find that very offensive. Anyway. But it was just, I layered my voice. I think I sung like maybe 5 different vocal parts. And I kind of, spread them out wide. And who didn't like it?
We didn't like it.
We didn't like it at first, but I think that where it sits in the record is good.
Yeah,
it stayed because we went, actually that adds now. That's really good.
And you'll hear it in the song in the da-da-da-da-da, da-da-da-da-da, da-da-da-da. When Sean's vocal comes in, that's when to listen out for, and you can hear it sort of rising. And Dave's mixed it very, very well into the song. But it's kind of almost like another entry into the Head of Fire kind of vibe. which is
non-lyrical things.
Well, no, the meaning of the song.
Yeah, the meaning.
Yeah, so it was like it was again inspired by that guy I was working with at the time, going, wow, I just hope that there's a new season in your life when you can see the value in all people. I'm glad it came out in a positive way. And don't you say the word surrender, know that help is on the way.
I was reflecting on experiences supporting young people who had been affected by cyberbullying and being called out and by nameless or faceless anonymous kind of attackers who take advantage or jump in and get on somebody about stuff. And that feeling like they're being attacked and they need help. Someone needs to come in there and do their defense. A medic, a doctor, someone get in there quick. It's a battlefield on there. And those were the images I had in mind, and I had people in mind when I was thinking about it. So you see something, you say something. And that felt like, that's where this song's at. We're saying something.
Yep.
It's high energy.
Yeah, It's going to be very fun to hear how people enjoy that just at that last. How's it end?
The big ending.
Yeah.
See, we know, we're excited, so we hope you are too.
Get ready.
It's going to be loud. Bring your earplugs.